I promised to myself that I would not do any tier list, because usually when I upload it and I start reading the comments, my IQ drops significantly. But considering that it's a fun thing to do and that my computer is still broken and there's not a lot of content that I can record, let's do a tier list, shall we? So let's start with Adventure Time. He's pretty good. He's an excellent sustain. By the way, I put all the sustains at the beginning, apart from Fushuan. Let's put Fushuan there. He's an excellent sustain. He can fit in a lot of teams, apart from a couple where he's really a bad fit. Overall, he's a great surviving character. Luocha would put him a little bit lower because it doesn't provide as much value. Like, Luocha heals, while Adventuring does a lot more stuff. Hyachin, let's wait a minute. I want her to be the last sustain that I put. Bailu is okay. For me, there is not a huge difference between Luocha and Bailu, because people will be, oh, Luocha can dispel! When was, honestly, be honest with you, when was it the last time that a dispel on one of your characters made the difference between wiping or clearing Memory of Chaos in time? It never did. It's just a comfortable thing to have. So considering that she heals a ton, she generates a lot of skill points because you don't need to use the skill points to heal with her. You just let one of your characters die, and then after that point she starts healing. So for me, she's very, very good. Huo God tier. Until a week ago, I would have put her in goated tier, but let's put her in god tier now. Excellent healer, excellent utility, a lot of good stuff. Natasha, why? she was okay at release, then now it's like, why? Same for March. March is cute, we like her. Fushuan, I put her here on the same tier Adventuring. Every patch, every endgame cycle rotation, essentially, there is someone complaining about Fushuan being unable to be the solo sustain. Oh, I need to pull for a new sustain. Who should I pull to replace Fushuan? I think those people are insane. My Fushuan is very well built, and I have her in different speed configurations, hit point and defense configurations, with an ER rope, with a different kind of rope, and no matter what, she solo sustains my team in every game mode. So she doesn't provide a ton of value to the team in terms of things other than staying alive. Like, my Fushuan is E1, so the crit damage bonus is nice, but pretending that I do not have E1, if I just want my team to survive, Fushuan is great, so I'm not doing this. A lot of people will like, well, a spreadsheet. Well, fuck your spreadsheet. Gallagher is great. Unfortunately, he's a dude, so one tier lower. Ligma, I need to add one tier in between. But I will put her in god tier simply because she's very comfortable to use, she heals extremely well, she can fit in a lot of teams. Part of me would like to drop her one tier lower because she's a break effect related unit, which is something that I really dislike, but yeah, let's put her in god tier anyway. Jepar lost a bit of value, but if the purpose of your sustain is to stay alive, Jeopardy is still great. Unfortunately, no buffs for your team, he needs to use a skill point pretty much every round. But if you are just starting on Honkai Rail and you get Jepar from the beginner banner, you can build it, he's going to carry you for quite a long time. Yachin is absolutely insane as a sustain. Okay, she's the best healer in the game, and the gap between her and the second one is not even close. In addition to that, Little Ika deals more damage than some of the damage dealers of the 1.x cycle. My build for Hyachin has no crit damage, so she has 50 crit damage and that's it. And I see Little Ika deal 150 to 200k damage, which is absurd. She's absolutely insane. Arlan is not even a playable character. Asta, white here. Bronya is still okay. There are so many more options compared to for the speed management character that Still 100% worth using and building, but between okay and white here, but she's being out-damaged by so many new characters that I cannot put her higher than white here. There. She's still okay. She's still okay. Himeko, who? Oh, come on, my heart. I need to put her at least in God tier. Especially in those game modes that rely on breaking the enemy weakness, and there are a lot of enemies weak to elements that match your team. She's still excellent. A very nice character to get from the standard banner. Hook, I'm sorry. Pela, okay. Okay, there are much better options. There is the usual disclaimer. As a 4-star, by it's difficult to make the kind of tier list. Like, sure, as a 4-star, she's goated, but you can replace her with a lot of other characters. She's okay if you don't have any better option. I absolutely despise her gameplay. She wasted so much of my time. Sampo is great. I will put him in white here, even though he's great, but he's fun to play, he can fit a few... he can be built for break, he can fit dot teams. I would not build him on a new account, but he has his uses. Oh my god. Well, I cleared a lot of endgame content with the Serval as my main damage dealer. So, let's put her there. Sushang, similar. She's still very good, between okay and god tier. She's so good that I will put her in god tier, even though there are better limited 5-star options. But she's still so good. Every time that I play a team, and I'm like, I've not played Ting Yun in a while, let's replace some of my 5-star supports with Ting Yun. I barely notice the difference. Wealth, white here. Other characters can deal more damage, provide more utility, do more stuff. He has his uses, but they are very specific. Like, you build him with a lot of speed, energy regeneration rope, and you use his ultimate to interrupt the enemy every time they would act, so that he sort of works as a sustain because he prevents the enemy from acting. It's a lot of cope, so it's borderline here, but he's a fine character just. This is not a playable character of the game Honkai Star Rail. He's white here. If every patch you pull the best support for him, yeah, sure, he's great. Otherwise, he's between these two, but he's fine. Silver Wolf, I will put her in god tier because I know how she's going to change. Today is the 26th of May, so we are in the first stage of the beta for the next patch. Before the beta, she's here. After the beta, she's here, if not here. Arguably here. But for now, I will put her here. You come here. Blade. Between these two, but I will put him here. Kafka, god tier. God tier. Still solid. It's DOT that is S. But she's fine, and when I clear endgame stuff with her as the main damage dealer, whether solo DOT or with Sampo or whatever, she's fine. Not amazing, but she's fine. And she's getting buffed. Luca, why? This guy... I remember him, because he was heralded at the second coming of Jesus Christ, and he was released, the people dumped jades on him, and 5 seconds after that, the beta for Jinliu started, and Jinliu power crapped him. So I will put him in white here, like, why is it even a character? See you later. She goes here. Jinliu, well, Jinliu is better than him, so we put her here. Topaz here. Okay damage dealer, she gets the bonus of being able to support other follow-up attack units. Oh my god, Gwyneth, your kit did not age too well. Argent is still okay. Hania, man. The life of 4-star supports is really rough. Really, really, really rough. Oh, Romay, god tier or goated? I would say that depending on which characters are in your account and how many eidolons you have for one May, she's between these two. I would put her in goated just because she does so much for pretty much every team. Raish is fine. Shuei. If I had to make a video just discussing Shuei, it would be probably 20 minutes of discussing game design. Not in terms of the look of the design, but the gameplay design. And with a couple of changes, she would be here. Because the fact that her ultimate ignores the elemental weakness of the enemy means that she could be absolutely amazing. At the same time, the fact that the rest of her kit really shines only when the enemy has quantum weakness, I cannot put her above OK tier. Everything is scrolling down. Is it still everything on screen? Yes. Black Swan... I will have to put her together with Kafka just because you are not playing Black Swan by herself. Yeah. Hanabi... between OK and God tier. At E0 I would say OK. If you invest more in her, she goes up, but... for me, he's not a playable character of this game. Acheron goated, it's easily. She clears everything in the game with these. Doesn't require a ton of investment, either in her or in the rest of the team. She's easy to play. Her open world, so to speak, technique is absolutely amazing. So, goated. Absolutely goated. Robin, I pulled her, I never play her. So OK tier just because she's not S, but there are many more characters that I would play rather than Robin. Boot Heal, okay. Firefly, okay. Jade God tier, because she basically clear one of the 3 endgame modes by herself, which is pure fiction. Like pure fiction, you have Jade, you get max points in her half. Then you worry about the other half. But, you know, a character that no matter what rotation of pure fiction it is, she gives you full points in one half. No, well, not goated, but still. Yunli, there. Geochu, God tier. I often complain that I only have one Geochu in my account. I wish I had more. One for Kafka and one for Acker. Now, with the buffs that are going in direction of Silver Wolf, things may change a little bit. But they're very close to each other, so they both stay in God tier. The damage dealer, March 7, I'm not exactly... I build her, I used her, but I'm not exactly amazed by her performance. Fei Xiao, here, God tier, she deals a ton of damage. For me, her kit and team building is a little bit limited. Cope. I'll put it together. You know, the Break Effect family, I will not rank it higher. The only one that I'm willing to rank higher is Ramen. But the, let's play rock, paper, scissors and try to match the elemental weakness of the enemies to the element of our character. It's like the worst thing ever. Sunday, I put you in white here, you piece of shit. Just because it doesn't work with Castorize. I mean, half of his kit doesn't work with Castorize. And he's basically power crept by Remembrance main character for her. So why did I waste my Jade pulling for this inferior version of Hanabi? I don't know. I wish I could get a refund. I really wish I could, but there is no way. And if I start thinking here together with the rest of the Break Effect crew, yeah, I know some people use her with Acheron for the stack generation. But, you know, we don't really call them people. It's like I do not have anything better, so I use my limited 5-star break Nihility support as a stack generator for Acheron, because I botched my account and I didn't pull for Jiaochu or Silver Wolf or anyone else. The Herta got the tier, she deals a ton of damage. Aglaia, not too familiar with her. But I would put her in either OK tier or white tier, because every time that I see a showcase of Aglaia, she looks like a 4-star. So, 3B, oh my god, she's so good. She is so good. 3B skippers will be 3B regretters. She's exceptional. I tried her with... Well, you know, most people are like, well, obviously Aglaea, Castro... True. Play her with Acheron and tell me how it feels like. Play her with Himeko. Play her with Argenti. Play her with any damage dealer. And tell me how it feels like. In my Castorize and Acheron teams, I can play without a turn skipper like Hanabi or Sunday, just thanks to her spamming dance and dealing a ton of damage and increasing the damage of the main damage dealer. She's insane. Here, whatever. Castorize, she's really overtuned, really overtuned. To try to put in perspective how overtuned she is, my Acheron, thanks to a series of lucky pulls, is Eidolon 6. My Castorize is only Eidolon 2. There is no difference in their performance, like in real world performance. I'm sure on a spreadsheet, Eidolon 6 Acheron will be better, but in terms of clearing content, be it the Simulated Universe, Memory of Chaos, anything, there is no difference between a Castorize team and an Acheron team on my account at E2 Castorize, E6 Acheron. And that says a lot about how busted she is. Absolutely insane. Anaxa is okay. If Anaxa was a standard banner character, or a character we got for free, I would put him on God tier. Just because he's such a good support or, you know, core damage dealer for Himekon, and he would make me very happy. The day he will get added, if he will get added to the standard banner, I will probably use the currency to get him guaranteed, so that I can have a great support for Himeko, but not using limited pools for him. She's not been released yet. You know, MiHoYo, we don't look at leaks here. Wink, wink. She's okay. She's okay. She's fine. His kit is very... like you put him on screen, he one-shots the universe. That's about it. Doesn't seem very exciting to me. Sealy, goated easily here among the Gotha of the rest of the characters. Of course, everyone was expecting it. I've seen these two, how they play and how you build the teams around them. Well, she's waifu, so of course she's a bit higher. I'm not particularly impressed by either of them, to be honest. To be quite honestly, frankly, with you. So I will put them in okay and Y. But the beta is still going, so they may end up God tier and Cope FC for God tier and okay tier. I honestly don't know. I will put them like this because it looks better to me. And I refuse to do this one by one, because we all know that the physical main character is unusable. The distraction, the fire main character is borderline unusable. And then there is the break effect main character that you only use him with a few of his characters. And then there is the remembrance main character, which is absolutely busted. So really, sorting all of them is unnecessary. Like if you're using remembrance main character, God tier. If you're using the break effect main character, it's okay in a break team. Otherwise, just co-pensive. And that's about it. That's about it. How long did it take? Oh, 18 minutes. That's nice. Because the last time that I made a tier list, it took, I think, more than half an hour. And there were fewer characters than now. Feel free to disagree and be wrong at the same time. And now I'm sure that I will enjoy some very high IQ comments in the coming days. Bye guys, take care.